Hello Shazam, you guys. It's MJ from Ultra Love TV. Really happy to be here with you. Let's crack on with the reading, shall we? I like to work with tarot as a tool to offer divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm an intuitive empath, author, speaker, and I run Ultra Love, an online lifestyle brand guided by my heart. So, Hala, welcome. Welcome to Ultra Love TV, Ultra Love. Let's see what the cards say for us today. What is today? It's August 5th. I'm really into astrology, another tool for like self-awareness. So, I always find it fascinating when I tune into astrological transits and it's spot on. And it really is. There's a lot of wisdom that can come from astrological transits and our ability to see greater patterns in our own evolution. So check that out if you feel me. Divine guidance and loving clarity for my lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Let's see what we get. First, okay, there will be relief at some point. This feels a little bit like a love reading. There is a message coming in, but it feels like maybe you've been waiting a while for this kind of message. And it is regarding love, but it looks like there's like some deception. You know what, it feels like maybe someone's coming forward to confess, like, oh my god, I've had this going on behind the scenes, and right. However, as much as it can trigger like, oh shit, this is going to provide illumination, and then obviously we come out of the Hanged Man energy, so you might have been feeling suspended, like waiting for a message, like what the f is actually going on, and then the message comes in and it's like bah, bah, bah. Maybe a loving connection that you thought was one way is not. Also, and or it could mean that like the partnership that you're in, the loving relationship that you are in, it your partner might come forward and be like, oh no, I've been gambling, or any number of like, you know, devil type energy, codependency, addictions, right? So sometimes that can be a bit of a blow when we find out there's been something going on in our romantic partnership with, so because this is like reflective, unified, we're in it together. And then because it's reversed next to the moon card and the devil energy, these are major arcana. I feel like this is some big news that for those of you tuning in right now, you've maybe been feeling intuitively like there could be these messages coming in. Holla, hardcore. So I think the sort of divine guidance to take from it is that this at least provides illumination, which will offer direction, thus movement, to move yourself in a different direction, i.e., okay, let's work on this together, right, to absolve ourselves of that devil energy. Or, okay, thank you very much for that information, I'm gonna sit with that and have a little think, about how I want to move forward in that case, right? Because it might be that you need to rebudget, or it might be that though your partner wants to go away to a retreat or a rehab or something like that, right? So illumination, although it can feel sticky and like, oh shit, ultimately it provides, again, Hanged Man in the reverse, there's some sort of illumination coming forward that would then take us out of that suspended Hanged Man energy. Hanged Man, you can't get nowhere, right? You're just hung there. Okay, that's quite positive. I'm really noticing the owl in the Wheel of Fortune in the Kim Cross deck. So it's like, it's almost like having all the elements at your disposal. It's something like I'm hearing you're getting ready to paint the town red. So okay, you've had the illumination, and that's, again, even though it can be a bit sticky, at least in that moment, once we've processed the new information, there's greater clarity, and clarity is always a good thing. And then it really can re-enliven us, re-inspire us to paint the town red, to go out, have a good time, right? So much going on, Son of Pentacles, so much going on around like self-worth and our value system, and love and relationship and all that kind of stuff. So, massive big hugs and love for everybody for sure. Son of Pentacles is just making me think that for some of you there could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Looks like they're in some kind of like really deep reflective state. They might be sad, they might be missing you or something like that. So I'll get a little clarity on that Son of Pentacle. Yeah, this could be the person you're dealing with, and this is just a sort of very Virgo energy, but keeping your focus on the attention to detail. I'm also getting a sense of, and that's I think something for all of us always, is like just slow down, take a breath, and like have a moment to be grateful for the stars in the sky. For like the breath, for like just the like simplest mundane things that might pass us by, for us to actually appreciate the life that we're living, right? And yeah, I feel like that in and of itself can be such a profound illumination, right? When we can genuinely feel like reverence for our own existence and love, right? It's massive. Yeah, transformation, Wheel of Fortune, change of mind. And like for some of you, it might surprise you the direction that you take. And there's also this sort of leaping into unknown creative territory. I'm really getting this. I pulled a card, Siren. Never seen it in this deck before, and I'm really getting this beautiful kind of jewel. That's like feels like a jewel or yoni egg, and the mermaid fin. It feels to me like this muse type of energy, and hence the transformation, Wheel of Fortune, that you want to be reinvigorating some of your like sensual creativity, and dive in boldly and fearlessly. And that's sometimes, especially when it's intimate, people that we're intimately connected to, and we get info that's quite like, whoa, and then all this energy, it can often, and it simply does, life just transforms us and changes us in the most miraculous ways, right? So yeah, I feel like for some of you, some of your action steps might surprise you, and that you might get some news that's quite revelatory and changes the dynamic in one of your intimate relationships, loving bonds. I feel like maybe you've felt this on the approach intuitively, and that the message finally comes in, a message that, again, you've probably been getting intuitively for a while. But the wheel, fortunately, the Wheel of Fortune is definitely like turning around in your favor after like this little unsureness, and then the illumination comes. And then that's going to free you up to make moves and do things that you really enjoy. Again, you can just be grateful for the little things in life, right? And like, even from that place of innocence, just being willing to dive into some creative passion or some luxuriating of self-care or something like that. Give yourself permission to love again, Hala Shazam, you guys. I hope that was useful to you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, and look forward to seeing you real soon. Okay, take care. Peace out. Bye.